Okay, question one then. Okay, so we throws a pebble from the top of the cliff with initial velocity 14.7 upwards. Now that direction upwards is very important. So I got my cliff. And that's 70.2 meters high. I'm taking a pebble, I'm throwing that up the speed of 14.7. So U is 14.7. Now then gravity acts vertically downwards because I'm taking, so the initial direction in which that is moving is upwards, I'm taking upwards as positive. So U is 14.7 and then A is going to be minus 9.8 because 9.8 is down. And then for part A, I want to find the speed, so I want to find V 2 seconds after it's been thrown, so find V when T equals 2. So the equation that links U, A, V and T is V equals U plus AT. So V is 14.7 plus minus 9.8 times 2. So that's 14.7 minus 19.6. So that comes out to be minus 4.9. Now the minus sign is showing it's moving in a different direction to the direction we took as positive. So that's on its way back down. Right, now speed can only be positive, so the speed is 4.9 meters per second. Okay, the minus sign is showing the direction of motion. Part B, calculate the speed when it hits the ground. So I want to find V, and it's hitting the ground when the displacement from here, okay, is minus 70.2. I've taken upwards as positive. This distance here is below where I started, so it's a negative displacement. So I want to find V when S is minus 70.2. And same initial values, U is 14.7, A is minus 9.8. So I use V squared equals U squared plus 2AS for those 4 letters. So V squared is 14.7 squared plus 2 times minus 9.8 times minus 70.2. So V squared, calculating it out, is 1592.01. So V is the square root of that, which is 39.9 to 1 decimal place meters per second. And then part C, for how long is the pebble at least that distance above the top of the cliff? So again, U is 14.7, A is minus 9.8. There's 3.969 above, so the displacement here is positive. So S is 3.969, and how long is asking me about the time. So the equation that links U, A, S and T, S is UT plus a half AT squared. So 3.969 is 14.7T plus half of A, half of 9.8 is 4.9, so it's minus 4.9 T squared. So it's a quadratic in T. So rearrange it in the correct format, 4.9 T squared minus 14.7 T plus 3.969 equals 0. So two options here, you can either try to get it to a quadratic that will factorize, or you can go straight to the formula. Okay, I'm going to go to the formula here. Okay, so A is 4.9, B is minus 14.7, and C is 3.969. So the formula, minus B plus minus square root of B squared minus 4AC all over 2A. That's the formula. So T is minus B, so that's minus minus 14.7, so it changes to a plus. Plus or minus the square root of minus 14.7 squared minus 4 times A, which is 4.9, times C, 3.969. And that is all over 2 times 4.9, and you type that into the calculator. So 14.7, I'll do the square root first of all. So that's to do a minus, remember, in the bracket, 14.7 squared, take away 4 times 4.9 times 3.969, and that's coming to 138.2976, all over 2 lots of 4.9 is 9.8, and then type that in the calculator. Do it firstly with a plus, so use the box of the box of 14.7 plus square root of 138.2976 over 9.8 equals 2.7, or if we go on the replay, I can change that plus in front of the square root to a minus, and the other answer is 3/10, which is 0.3. So it's at that height when the time is at 0.3 first time and 2.7 the second time. So what's happening is going up, coming back. So, and if that's my height, it's 3.969. Okay, it's in that at 0.3, it's in that at 2.7. So the time is above that distance, there's a difference in 2 times. So therefore 2.7 take away 0.3, which is 2.4 seconds. And that's the time interval when it is above 3.969.